All right, hello, good morning. Let me get my devices turned off. And roll in. It is 7:30 in the morning. Hello, it's another. It's a wonderful work day. Not just a regular old work day, you know. Okay, let's see what we can get done today. I'm packing my bag up. Been one at a time. Good morning. Get all of my stuff configured here. Today we're good to go. Yep. Micah Boulder, good morning. Debbie Mack, hello. Shut down this computer. Drink a little bit of this water. And I'm getting myself ready in the morning. Thumbing through all my nonsense. I think we're all together. Everything looks good. We've taken our meds. We got ourselves ready. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Time for another day. See you later, Earl. Have fun. I started the car a couple minutes ago, so it should not be boiling. Yeah, it's pretty nice in the car now. We're back. Normal life. Working daily. Whoop whoop. Well, it comes to the Amish show. See, how are you? And belated Eid Mubarak to you. You're welcome, ma'am. Offline. Okay, let's look at what's going on here. What? Good morning, the one. Hello. I'm ready for some of Shamsuddin's nonsense coffee. Open sesame. Woohoo. It's hard to get motivated today. I don't know why. I'm not into it today. I woke up in plenty of time, feel great, dressed great, shaved, feel nice, but just not totally motivated for the work today. Don't you hate that? Time goes on more and more. Motivation depletes itself in certain areas. Look at that little miniature Jeep thing. What is that? It looks like a Kia. Is that a real Jeep? What is that? The Jeep Sport something. Looks like a little Kia. Huh. Interesting. Did you get the gaming gloves? No, they never came. I had to get online, complain, file report, get on and do a chat with They never came. The dude said he tried to deliver. He was a scammer. I never got him. Maybe today. I did not. That's total. They just totally just didn't take care of business, man. I didn't get my stuff. I went home, waited, phone, computer, time. It's not even an expensive item, but I never got it. Mr. Birch, good morning. Good to see you, sir. Amazon has a problem here in Saudi with delivery. Maybe not in Riyadh, but in this region, their delivery's terrible. I know it's a big country, but you should know when you're able to deliver, and you should be able to say a time. Whoever the driver is a very bad person. No call and then false reporting. Very upsetting. About once a year, some little thing I order has a problem. It's just the nature of the beast. Hey, Jamie, I'm doing good. You know, you order stuff, and it's a headache to begin with. Just a headache. Delivery here is not smooth. It's very terrible. Very terrible. Oh, boy. One of them days where I'm not into it. Some days I'm rocking and rolling and ready. Today I'm just kind of like blasé. I don't know that I'm overly excited. Shipping companies can be crazy. Amazon here uses private contractors to deliver other places, and it's just some Joe Schmo in his car, and they're usually just, I don't know, they use just really bad, just very low, bottom of the pole delivery people, bottom of the stack. Are you getting any breakfast? Not today. I'm going to go in. I have to, I have a big tender and documentation, a bunch of stuff to do. Today is a busy day. And I need my internals to recover from some of this food. Woof. I was hurt for too much Indian food. You would think you could adapt to those spices and all, but you can't. It's too harsh. I'm not adjusting to the overwhelming spices like before. Bad apples. They got the worst of the apples here. The lowest to the lowest, so call the money for the business. I don't know, Amazon seems to take pride in other places, but not over in this small town. I'm sure in Riyadh they don't have a problem. It's living out here in the city, they just don't. I don't know. It is what it is. You live in a larger town, you get things better. Save money for business. I don't know. The smaller the town, the worse the service is. I think that's worldwide. You're eating a falafel, you should try it. You know what? I really don't like falafel. Falafel sandwich or falafel is bread with bread to me. Falafel is kind of like cornbread to me. I don't dislike it, but it's not one of my things that I really enjoy. Amazon will pay people pretty good to deliver your Amazon packages. Yeah, I don't know how it works here and what they're doing. I guess the small towns, some private people pick up your packages. Man, I never get the same guy twice. I can't remember ever the same person ever delivering a package. Never. There used to be a guy, an Indian guy who had a van, and he was real good about delivery. He was real nice. He would call you and be up to date. I don't know what happened to him on the weekends. Now it's just random people. The other day, a package came from like a middle-aged dude. I don't know where he was from, but I could see he was struggling to do the work. He was probably 40 to 50 years old. I guess he was trying to make side income, but you could see it in his face, and he was stressed and struggling. Apparently they're pushing him real hard. Bad management. I don't know. This dude, I could see, he was like really struggling to get everything done. Remember that one delivery guy was passing everyone driving crazy, yeah. Bad site. Amazon bad? Actually, I find everything I need on Amazon. I don't buy, I just buy those little things that, here, Amazon, you got to be careful. A lot of the stuff is garbage. Apparently, a few Chinese guys have set up warehouses in Riyadh full of junk. Ryan, what's up? Good morning. And they will send you some junk. This is something I got. This is total junk. This is the most wiggly, squiggly thing. It's not even worth to have free. I used it on the boat. When I mounted it the very first time, remember, it broke. Thank goodness my phone didn't fall in the ocean. It broke apart after mounting it one time. I had bought this to stick on the sailboat on the railing so I could have my phone there and broadcast. The very first time I put it on, it broke apart. Shattered. I caught my phone just in time before it hit the water. That's the problem I have on the boat, is where to put cameras and where to mount them. It's like really hard. I need some kind of a phone mount with its own little umbrella so the sun don't bake the phone out. That's something I need to do before. You love Amazon? I do too. Amazon's my friend. Amazon has a great business, great deals. It's just driver or delivery people over here is terrible. And I try to stick to buy. I don't buy any product from Amazon without enough reviews. Yeah. The problem, this thing had 100 reviews. They were all scams. Yeah, this was one of them scam things. They got all their friends to write reviews. This is the most wiggly piece of junk. You know, I've been trying to replace my window mount. I can't find a good one. Even we have the professional ones that the police and security buy. Those are no good. I don't know why they don't have it. You love Amazon drivers, yeah. God, look at the labor pool today. There's hundreds of people looking for work today. Dude just stopped in the middle of the road. Old C-clamp would probably do a better job. You know what? I ought to weld one up with a C-clamp. You know what? We ought to make a C-clamp. Well, Dez, good morning. What's happening? Abdul Karim Saleh, what's up? We're trying to get our program going this morning. You didn't see me come in. No, I didn't see it. I was probably looking away. Thank you, Dez, for the super chat sticker. Need a good spicy breakfast. I do, but I don't think so. It's really cool for me, the spicy breakfast. Yeah, this is Jubel downtown. We just go through the edge of it. This old industrial town. And I went into a few shops around here. Their inventory is like 5 to 8 years old. It's basically junk. When you got 8 and 16 gigabyte cards and all, you're way out of pocket. I think I'll just send Sam Shadeen, give me some boiled eggs. A couple boiled eggs will be good. Yeah, a lot of the stores here, the inventory is so old, they really must have... They didn't know how to manage inventory. There's just a lot of the stores, even the electronic stores, the small shops are full of junk. I don't see how they stay in business. You'll have 2 or 3 people working in one of these junk stores. How in the world do they make an income? I just don't understand it. They can't be making $100, $200 a month each. The employees are, I don't even know what they're doing. There's no parking. It's not customer friendly for trying to get a place. This style of cities are just antiquated. But it's old Jubel. I don't think they'll ever update it. Skika. Hi ho, hi ho. This dude's coming to work in a tie. 200 degrees outside, he's wearing a tie. I just don't know people who wear ties anymore. That dude's he's the last of the last. I don't trust people who wear ties. You're trying to show me somebody you're not. You want to be uncomfortable in the boiling hot weather and you're wearing a tie? I don't trust you. There's something going on. I don't trust tie-wearing people. Well, at least there's a few cars here today, not like yesterday. More than half the staff didn't even come to work yesterday. They were still on holiday. So, morning. Okay. Whew. This little air conditioner here cools this whole hallway. It's amazing. It does a good job. I wonder how much juice it drains. I'd like to have one in my house. Not too noisy either. I feel like Get Smart when he goes to work. Old Shamsuddin? Where's old Shamsuddin? Put my bag down. Let's go find old Shamsuddin. Good morning. You see Sham?
Okay.
Is he here?
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Hi, man. How are you today?
Fine. Today very good.
You're good today? That means your mind is hurting, but you're trying to let people know you're not sad and miss your family, correct? I need some coffee and then some boiled eggs, too. I will give you money. Oh, Shamsuddin looks depressed. He just come back from his holiday after being gone a month and a half. I can see it in his eyes. He's suffering with depression. It's a common thing after a holiday, everywhere in the world. Once you've been on a holiday and return, the depression of being back to work kind of sucks. It's a very common. My work computer is the same as my home computer. James wears the same shirt. Yeah, he's got like, that's his like uniform, I guess. He's got a few of them. I don't think he has this. I think he has like 10 of them. Oh, Shams is back. World is back. He's very good people, man. You don't get much better than him. He's good. You can tell by his child he's a good person. His son actually works here at our warehouse. And you can tell by his son that Shamstein is good people. You know, you can really tell a good person by their children. And Shams is a good person. His son is a really good, polite, just really well-spoken individual. Pretty amazing. I'm gonna leave for, I plan on going next month. Well, I need to get my fingernail clippers out today. Thank you, Sham. Oh, here's some, I need some egg. Will you tell everyone hello?
Hi, good morning. Everything okay? Okay.
Give me 2 boiled eggs.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank
you.
Thank you very much, sir. Next, he's going to get his wife a job. No, I don't think so. Anyway, as good and as humble he is, I'd say his wife's the same way. You can tell by their son. Their son's just an outstanding individual. Somebody you would trust, a little honesty and integrity, and you can just tell. Good people. Very rare to get really good people. Shams is a lucky find for the company. You don't get good people very often. Very seldom do you find really good people. It's crazy. You know, I don't know what it is. Every company should only hire the best. They deserve good people. However, every company has an asshole. You guys have them no matter where you work. It's really hard to find a bunch of good people. Good people is hard to come by. And every company has those 1 or 2 people that annoy the piss out of everybody, but they keep them. He talked to his wife. We were in Iraq working, and we had one of the guys that worked with us who was a really good person also. Every company gets lucky and you find 1 or 2, but you don't find a group of them. I don't know why every company has that a few people that disturb the whole office and everybody hates them. And they just keep them. They just keep them people that everybody hates. I don't know why they keep the people everybody hates. We got a couple people here that God help me for being this way, but I wish I didn't have to be. I hate them. They ruined my life by being in the company. Really. They ruined my life by being here. Every day I see them makes me just feel worse. I hate them so bad. Why is it that way? Randy, do you deal with parsons? Yeah, we do. Sometimes we deal with parsons. Don't hate, just be humble and kind. I am trying to be humble and kind. I hide my true emotions. Man, we got one dude here, I just hate him. He's a weasel. I ain't gonna say any name. We got a weasel here. I think we got we got 4 weasels out of 150 or 200 people. 4 dudes are just dead up weasel, worthless, nasty people. You ever hire past criminals? We don't care about that. I don't even think, well, there's no such thing as a criminal check. We have no idea what you did before. Well, if they're in the country, they couldn't get here without a criminal background check, so they came here not a criminal. Unless they made fake papers, I don't know how they would leave. There is some kind of a check. I don't know who does it and how it's done. There's some kind of a check system. I don't know how it works. I'm sure they got to have some kind of a background thing just to get into the country. You can't just, Saudi wouldn't allow that. I don't think they would allow criminals over here. I'm pretty sure they do some kind of a check on you when you file. I don't know. I don't think no criminal wants to come over here. If you're a criminal, you may not want to come over here. Punishment can be harsh. The only criminals that are here is people from Pakistan and Afghanistan. These dudes are drug smuggling pills, apparently. Every few months you'll see a picture on Twitter with like bags of pills and these 4 or 5 Pakistani guys in handcuffs. But doesn't deport people from poor countries to Saudi. I'm sure their record keeping is awful. Man, I don't know. We accept repentant criminals only. Really, I don't know. You know, virtually, you don't even think about crime over here to begin with. You just don't even think about it. You don't worry about that nonsense. There's nothing really. We don't worry about criminals and crime. I only had a crime one time in my life here. I think it was in 1995. In 1995, myself, my wife, and kids came out of the grocery, and this guy pushes your cart. He stole one of my packages and threw it in a bush. And I got home and I noticed the package was gone. The security pulled up a camera and looked. Sure enough, it was the guy from, I guess, Bangladesh dude, stole the package out of my shopping cart. And it was an expensive package. I think my glasses or something. Anyway, they got him in there and drilled him. He finally admitted it. I think they probably deported him. The dude in the grocery store, baggage dude, stole my stuff, my glasses. But that was in the 90s. It's been a long time since something like that happened. And that's about it. Never had anything else happen. You never had problems in Cebu. Cebu is bullshit. Cebu is nothing but thieves and bandits. There's a lot of problems in Cebu. People take your stuff, rob your house, get in your car, take your money, pick your pocket. You got to be careful. Cebu, I seen a guy get murdered. I'm in my old house in Cebu, standing on the balcony, smoking at the time, and I look down on the street. 2 guys roll up on a scooter. They put a gun and assassinate a guy, get on a scooter and leave. I seen a guy get murdered. Assassinated his ass. Turns out that dude took his girlfriend or some nonsense. Anyway, this dude came from another island and assassinated him. They caught him eventually, but still, I witnessed an assassination. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that was really crazy. Yeah. If you're Filipino, let's be honest about who you folks are. You folks have a pride and jealousy issue where you will ruin your life over pride. If a man takes your girlfriend, it's your girlfriend's fault, not the man. These Filipinos apparently, I've had a couple run-ins like that. I had a guy try to stab me in my sleep because I told him, please don't be smoking in the hallway, we're trying to sleep. And he was supposedly some important guy, and I belittled him in front of a bunch of people. I didn't belittle him. He already belittled himself by smoking in the hallway where we sleep. Best just not to talk to nobody. And dude, if I would have stepped sound asleep, he'd cut my throat. Philippines is dangerous. And then the corruption of the police is beyond. It's unbelievable. Corruption is unbelievable with the police. It's hardcore. And their sport, they love to torture foreigners. Catch them and steal their money and grind them out. Gotta be careful over there. You get some crap you can't get out of. It's not a very safe place. You got to use real caution and be fairly streetwise. Average Joe doesn't need to be going around the Philippines like he's in a holiday parade, in some kind of holiday parade. You got to be careful. It's quite dangerous. I don't know. I'm traveling around the world. Probably the safest place I've ever been. Feeling wise, you know, when you, the vibe of a place, Saudi, and then Helsinki. Finland felt really safe, like you wouldn't even think of crime. I'll stay right here. Will you stay right where you're at? Yeah, if you do go to the Philippines, so Cup of Joel should go there. Cup of Joel needs to be careful over there. Joe, where are you? He's got a little nut. But Joe's from a New York City bus driver. No matter how he talks, Joe's got street smarts. He knows what's up. He's from New York City. New York City bus driver. I think he'd be all right. Think about it. He dealt with the public for 20 years driving that bus in New York City on the rough side of town. I'm sure he can handle himself. Yeah. Old Joe's streetwise. Yeah, he survived in New York City as a bus driver, as a public bus driver. I'm pretty sure he can handle it. The worst thing in the Philippines, you have to be really careful not to insult people in public. He slept 10 out of it. This air conditioner here, man, can you hear this buzzing crap in my background? We're going to have a talk with it today. This thing has gotten out of hand. They need to clean it or something. This air conditioner is sounding like it's in pain. It's way too noisy. If I have to sit here all day, I'm going to go crazy. Don't get on the bus with Joe, boy, go to sleep. Yeah, he will. Man, I was playing GTA 5 yesterday for the first time from start to finish on that Steam Deck. I turned it on for a few minutes last night before I went to bed. You know what? The controls on these gaming things, they're definitely not a precision instrument. We love getting Joe a hard time, yeah we do. I played PUBG till 10 o'clock last night with Cole and a couple other people. Wingnut, Fish. We had a good time. We have a good group. We play PUBG every evening. I'm stuck at Ace Master 9. I can't seem to get Ace Master 10. I'm struggling. I was trying to be a conqueror this season in PUBG, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. That means you're one of the top 500 players. I can't get to the top 500. I need some, is there any child guru here? I need some help on this. Somebody needs to coach me. What are they doing to do this? Are they playing on some different devices? Somebody, they've got a secret. I need a PUBG pro to teach me some secrets. I need a secret from some, I need a secret. I'm stuck, man. I can't get to, I'm in the top 6%. I don't know how many people that is. I want to be in the top 500. Next season I'll probably get it. This season I can't do it. There's only a week or so left. Let's see where I rank at right now out of curiosity. See what my ranking is. My phone is so dirty. My phone is filthy. Oh man. Never mind. I don't have a SIM card in here. It's in the phone we're using. I got rid of the extra SIM, try to cut my expenses down this month. All my extra data, I got rid of it. John, hey, what's up, brother? I cut my streaming costs down by $200 by stopping services and stopping extra data. PUBG on PC or just smartphone. There's PUBG on PC and then there's PUBG mobile. The one on PC is freaking hard. The pro of the pros are there. Need to find a kid to help you, and the kids can find hiding spots in games. Yeah, we used to have all them little kids that helped us. I don't know what happened to them. I wish I wouldn't have lost contact with them. We had, remember all the little kids that used to play with us? There'd be 2 adults and 2 kids. We had some kids, one dude was like 8 years old. He was a kick-ass player. That old dude, little kid, could play. We really had some good players with us a while back. Don't know what happened. Yeah, we had some really kids that could just play, man. Tapito, the dude from Mexico, that kid, or Brazil, I don't know where he was from, somewhere in South America. Man, that kid could play. I don't know what happened to Tapito. He was a good player. All right, thank you. Man, that cup looks dirty as hell. All right, thank you. Oh my God, those are hot. Okay, thank you.
Very good, very good.
Trailer Trash Tornado, what's up? I may have to try to look up old Tapito today. Wonder how he progressed. What it is, I used to buy all the kids RP season pass so they would have all the little stickers that they wanted, and they would play with us. It was really nice. We had a couple kids from South Africa. You kids in South Africa, you guys need some direction. Damn, them old kids in South Africa's got some terrible mouths, man. They're not well mannered. I'm shocked at most of the young adults from 14 to 20 in South Africa. Them old boys, they got a rough mouth, man. I don't know if they're trying to impress or what they're doing, but man, they talk nasty. Just the way they talk. Yeah, when I look back, I've been playing gaming hardcore for 3 years. I had taken a break for a while, but basically about 3 years I've been gaming really hard. Think about it. I started gaming. They're from the hood. I think they're from the hood. I've never heard kids talk that way. They really talk rough. I had talked to them a little bit. I said, hey man, you got to chill out now. Quit talking that way. It doesn't make you look. We got a couple of them calmed down to normal people. I found out that most of them, they're raised by parents that don't care about them. They have hard lives. They live in poverty, real hard life. Yeah, they just grew up in a real hard life. It's common. A lot of the kids use gaming to escape from their life. It's kind of sad. Right now, we found some girl started playing with this. She's from Vietnam but lives in Texas. She's an ace player. I don't know how she became so good. She's a way better player than we are. Really enjoyable to play with some of the good players. I need to make a note. Find Tapito today. What happened to him? Where did he go? We need to start our rotation again. We've been playing 4 players and the same 4 play for hours and nobody can get in the game. We need to take 1 player out each game and rotate. That way our group gets bigger and bigger. We had 175 people in our group, and every game we would rotate. We haven't rotated players in a while. Definitely needed to do some player rotation. All right, Shamsadine brought me some boiled eggs. This is my breakfast. Morning Colin. What's that Gemini sky? Norman Craig, good morning. Thank goodness Shamsadine is back. I get good coffee and boiled eggs for breakfast. I need a bottle of water. They're hot. No salt, plain egg. more beans. He's on bed rest for about a week. They put 4 stents in his heart. His arteries were clogged. And he was skinny. Everybody thought he was healthy. It was a shock to everybody in the office. That scared a lot of people. Him having that stroke, whoa, that freaked people out. When the young skinny guy in the office has a stroke, old eggs plain are okay, boy. But when the young healthy guy has a stroke, that's concerning. It's pretty common nowadays. It's very weird. I'm starting to believe the conspiracy people. You know, the conspiracy people talk about the vaccination and the heart thing. It's starting, I'm like seeing it, you know. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it sure does hit home, you know. It's crazy how many people, I had my friend die just 2 months ago. It's probably not, it's just a coincidence. I've known in the past year 5 healthy people who just had a sudden heart attack died. Younger people, not old. One was an athlete, didn't mow beans. Another friend of mine was just a good old boy. I don't know, is it from this shot? These conspiracy people are saying it is, but I just don't know. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea what the real truth is. But it seems really healthy people just dying all of a sudden. My boss had a stroke 3 weeks ago, 3 days before he hit his head pretty hard, chopping trees, said that caused it. Just snack on M&Ms, it'll pass. Anyway, it's probably not true. Just those conspiracies come to mind when things happen in a row, you know? Kind of scary. Hey, Colin, can you hear my air conditioning? It's terrible. It's so noisy, man. I can't sit here all day like this. Freaking dang, man. I can't sit here all day like this. I'm gonna go crazy. It's just unfair. We're gonna need some repair today. I gotta call our maintenance people. Just don't let a stranger stick in you with a needle. You gotta be careful there. Man, let's go in here. Jesus, it's noisy. Morning. Oh, this is much better. I can sit here in peace and quiet. Oh. I'm in a little marketing conference room. Check it out. We have a little marketing conference room here. This is where we have the giant camera and speaker, and we talk to people. It's peaceful in here. That other room in there is just too noisy, man. It's wearing me out. My ears are still buzzing from that air conditioner. Poof. AC needs COVID shot. It needs something. I can't sit there like that. Oh, God. We're going to have to do something today. I can't do it. No more. We got to change it. Put yourself on YouTube on that TV. I don't know how to connect it. I don't have the remote, so I won't play with it. Too much headache. It's not a TV, bother. It is a TV, but check it out. It is something special. Let's see if we can figure out how it works. Check out this thing. This is an awesome machine down here. Okay, where's the... Hey, Marcelino, where's the switch for this freaking TV? For this screen? How do you turn it on? Where's the switches and all? Son of a bitch. I don't know how to turn it on. I guess the remotes are put away. Huh?
She extended to July 17.
They did?
Yeah, you see.
Okay. Hey, can you show me how to turn this on, somebody?
You see, the start time is not like July 17. Really.
Hey, new guy, do you know how to turn this on? Well, figure it out. You just stand there with your hands in your pocket. Come on, look, help me. You ain't doing nothing. Shoot.
Okay.
Show me how to turn this thing on.
I think there is a remote. Where's the remote?
I don't know.
There is a remote there. There must be. There must be a remote. On.
I already turned it on. Now you turned it off.
No, it's on. On.
Oh, okay.
No, but this is off. Why you did turn it off?
Turn that on.
Turn that on. You see, it's off. No, it's on.
He turned it off.
Yeah.
So the first thing you did to help me is you walked in and turned everything off.
Where's the socket of this one? Check with I think there's a remote because it must have a remote control. I don't know where's the remote. Ask the.
Hey man, just quit pushing buttons. You're like a 2-year. Get out of here. You're a moron. Really. You just come in and start pushing buttons. You don't even know what that's for. It says Logitech. You know it's for the camera, but you're going to sit there and start pushing buttons. Jeez Louise. Don't give that guy any electronic devices. Welcome to the company. Jesus Christ.
No, I don't have any pressure.
No problem. Yeah, you don't have pressure. Let's go in here.
So
Jesus
you
Christ.
can tell it to somebody else.
You need to double check his work. I just seen the way he does the TV. That old boy may be dumber than a rock. You're going to have to be careful. You got to work smart, man. That old boy dumber than a sack of dog turds. Jesus Christ. You just start pushing everything. Moron. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, the boss, what's up? That old boy worries me. Hey, we had 2 people retire or quit, and they hired this guy. This guy dumber than a sack of rocks. Oh, help us, Lord. He had the look that wasn't brilliant. Now I've seen his action, and it confirms his look is correct. I like Grandpa. I'm not a grandpa, I'm just honest. Just honesty. Hey, man, think about what you're doing. You just got to think, you know. You got to think. Who? That guy is a former Iraqi pilot. I don't know what he is. Hire me and I'll clean that workplace for you. It's not. I don't hire nobody. I'm a consultant. I have nothing to do with hire or fire. Everybody here is a service person when I need to do bids, tenders, and work. I'm not an employee at all. I can't hire or fire nobody. Mr. Watan, can you send me a message? I have to give your stuff to a gentleman now. The holidays are finished. See how I can connect. I got to connect with somebody. Yeah, I don't hire, I don't fire. Whatever they do is not my business. Give him a can of silly string. He needs 2 cans. Most of the people here are highly educated, well-trained, good experience. And I try to be patient with new folks coming to work. I try my best. I really do. They should just go pick up a random person in the labor report area. I don't know. I did that. My best employee was somebody who worked at a random guy from a body shop. I could tell he was good people. I don't know what our criteria is for hiring. I'm an HR dude's a friend of mine. I'm gonna talk to him in a couple hours. We need to reevaluate this guy. He just started here about a month ago. Every time I walk into marketing, he's sitting there. You set him up, you know, at him. Did I set him up? Unknowingly. Anyway, we won't worry about it. God bless him. You know the funny thing that happens? I've been watching for about a decade people come to work new, young guys out of college. The first thing they do is they come to work. After around 3 months, they go and buy a car on a 5-year payment. They automatically deducts for their salary. Now, after they buy this car and drive around for a few months, they decide, you know what, it's time to get married. Then they get married. And the next thing you know, they got a wife and a child's on the way. They ain't been working 2 years. They got a car payment, apartment payment, a wife and a baby. They came here happy young guys out of college. And within a few years, within about a year or two, their life is hardcore. They're stressed to hell. Why do we do this to ourselves? I mean, what's the programming behind that? Get out of college, go to work, get in debt, get married, have a kid. Whew. That's horrendous. They all doing it. I watch these guys deteriorate. They come in all happy with a new job. Within 2 years, they look 60 years old. They're always stressed out, always got bills, can't do this, need to do that. Zombie dance. It is crazy, man. It's really crazy. It's really common, though. I see it happen a lot. recipe for disaster. It's common though. They're all doing it. I don't understand. We've got to change our society. The weird thing is the first thing they do is, oh, they need a car. Why didn't you get a car? The American dream ain't all that fun after all. It ain't. Family and culture, pressure to get married. I know, but it's too much. They really get carried away. I bought my car when I was a kid and worked to pay for it. I don't understand buying a car, getting married, having a baby all within 24 months. That's just like, who can do all that? That's too much work. No wonder people don't live long. They stressed out. People get married too young, doing too much. And why does every young guy need to go out and buy a new car? What's your problem, young people? Go buy a car you can pay for. I'm lucky my wife's on the other side of the planet. My wife was with me for decades. Hey, Shamsuddin, come here a minute.
Yes, sir.
Hey, can I get a bottle of water? Who's this guy?
Cleaning.
Let's see. Where's Mo? What about Mobeen? When's he gonna be back?
Vacation.
They send him on a vacation to heal his heart. Okay, what about No Name? We have one guy, new cleaning guy called Name.
Okay.
You know Name?
Name?
Name. Where is Name? Is this Name? Oh, I know you. What's up, brother? Came with hug. How are you? All right, good to see you, man. I know that boy. Yeah, one guy's name is Name, or No Name. I don't remember his name. I don't know why they didn't keep No Name. He was a good guy. I like the guy. Nice guy, humble. What happened to him? Mo Beaton went back to India for a long-term vacation to recover with his heart problem. This is a real office TV show. Yeah, it is. Our real dude, the cleaning dude went home. He had a stroke. 31 years old. Had to have stents in his heart, had a stroke. Crazy, huh? Will, what's up? Did you get to play GTA Online? I didn't go online, but I did play it. I played it yesterday. We streamed a little bit of it. We'll play some more tonight. I'm here to tell you that these GTA 5 is kind of foul-mouthed people, but at the end of the day, technically, and the controllers, the little thumbsticks on the Stream Deck are not very accurate. There seems to be a lot of, it's not smooth. I bet you had something to do with his stroke. No, Mo Bean was a good old boy. I never had a crossword with him. Actually, Mo Bean is like a PhD candidate, and Shamsuddin is like a high school dropout when it comes to mentality. Mo Bean's fairly intelligent gentleman. Shamsuddin is super nice, but he's not your top tier thinking person. What are your thoughts on the Ice Poseidon drama? I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. What is that about? Let's look it up. Ice Poseidon. I-C-E. How do you spell that again? Oh, I spelled it with an A. It's P-O-S. Ice Poseidon. Let me look this up. Ice Poseidon arrested in Thailand for a lap dance. Oh, I'm glad you brought this subject up. Let me go ahead and educate many of you people out here and you young guys traveling around the world. You may not realize this because of the things you see on the internet and the TV. When you think about Thailand, Bangkok, Asia, Manila, or any of these places where you think about people going and partying and freedom and sex. Guess what? These nations are actually very conservative. Even in Asian culture, if you're out with your wife or girlfriend, you do not kiss them in the mouth or you don't show affection in public. It's frowned upon and it downgrades the girl you're with, your wife. So when you go to these countries and you think you can just act how you want in a sexually explicit manner, you cannot. It's very frowned upon. Even holding hands, you're making your wife look like a slut in public. Your emotions and your feeling and touching should be reserved for your home in privacy, not in public. So public displays of affection throughout Asia is very frowned upon. If you happen to be married to an Asian and you go for the first time to Philippines or Korea or even Japan somewhere, showing public affection downgrades the lady you're with. And this ice Pasodian dude thinks he can do a public restaurant, a dance, and then dress that way? Oh my God, I can't believe he's not in prison. It's really, really uncouth. Every country has a culture and a way you're allowed to act. And age has a lot to do with it. But anyway, he was an imbecile anyway, dressing and acting that way. I mean, what a moron. But every country has a culture and what's acceptable and not acceptable. And I'm an old dude, man, from the South, and I'm an American, and most people don't, they think differently. He's lucky if he only gets 5 years. Are we still boycotting Call of Duty? I don't know. Let me look that up. Randy, how does someone know the culture in Saudi or any other country? You get in the country and you observe and you watch. You observe, you live among people, you understand what it is. You just learn to understand things. I watch these men come over to the Philippines and they go out with a lady and they want to hold her hand, put their arm around them in public or kiss them. And the lady just steps back and looks at them. And they think there's something wrong with their lady. It's not. It's the culture. Public display of affection is very frowned upon in most countries. هلا والله كيف الحال؟ شلونك؟ كويس. مية مية؟ كله تمام حبيبي. All the dudes are coming back from their Eid holiday now. I'm the only foreigner in the area where I work. Everybody else is Saudi. So I'm the only non-Saudi where I'm at. We're like 99.9% Saudi. Randy, how about men in Saudi? Do they do what they're there with the women? Saudi's very conservative. No public display of affection. And a lot of the times you see the Saudi girls that are covered with the black covers. That's actually not a demand. That is not, it is a family culture of conservatism. It's just a normal thing, you know. I've already talked about who's mistreated women worldwide and nobody talks about it. You guys ignore it like it's nothing. The most mistreated and lack of respect for the woman and the women who suffer the most, does anybody know? The women who suffer the most on the planet. Do you really know who they are? Who would you think suffer more than anybody on the planet? The women who suffer like hell. Guess what? The Amish. It's the Amish. The Amish get a wife. They give her 10 kids. No, the Amish. They put a lady in a hut. They don't give her any electric, no TV, no phone, no power. She has to wash things by hand. And her light in the middle of the night is a candle. There's no toilet in the house. They got to get a candle and go outside to take a pee in a little ice cold hut. The Amish girls are the most mistreated ladies on the planet. Look at the clothes they wear. They look like Dutch prairie people. Everybody acts like it's cool. Is there Amish here? I know, I ain't seen none. I don't know that there may not be, but the poor old Amish girls living life hardcore. Amish are frozen in time, 1800. If you're an Amish lady, your life's going to be terrible. You got no electric. Even the water, they don't have running water. They got a pump. They don't have air. They don't have heat. If they need heat, they got to burn some logs. And they wash their clothes on one of them old boards. They don't buy clothes. They make their own clothes. I'd say there's no Amish people around here. The Amish spread around everywhere. I see there's this Amish community in South America. Some in America. There are different pockets around. They got no AC. They don't have electric. The horse is treated better than the lady. I wonder how they call emergency number. They can't call nobody. They got a phone. The Amish don't do that. They don't even buy lumber. They make their own lumber. If you're an Amish, you're hardcore. Amish life is hard, man. So people talk about the treatment of ladies and women around the world. All you got to do, if you're an American, go to an Amish community. Look how them girls are living. They're wearing them bonnets, thick old dresses they made. Look like something out of a Wild West show. Old Jedediah been whipping on Sarah to do all the work at the house for 100 years. I grew up with Amish in southern Pennsylvania. Yeah, you see them a lot in southern PA. How about the Mennonite people? Mennonite and Amish, I think that's the same, isn't it? I don't think it's any different. Whether you're Amish or Mennonite, that's pretty much the same. You know the funny thing about the Amish and the Mennonite? You can talk about them all day long. They don't have no internet. They don't know what you're saying. So they're pilgrims, basically pilgrims. The Amish don't know what you're talking about. Amish furniture's built well. The South American Amish are Mennonites, are they? Okay. Amish and Mennonites are kind of the same, aren't they? I think so. Ryan said they're totally different. Are they? Confused about their difference. I don't know the difference between a Mennonite and an Amish. What's the difference? We have to look this up one day. That old ice custodian on this internet getting 7 years. Mennonite have cars, phones, and electric. Oh, do they? I didn't know that. A Mennonite make deliveries for the Amish. They do all the technical work for the Amish. So the technical department for the Amish is a Mennonite. That's the tech department. Hey, Jedediah, call up the Mennonite. We're going to need a delivery. We're going to have to use them sinful bastards. Mennonite are ex-Amish. I don't know. Pretty conservative group of folks. I met a group of them Amish people down in Florida, and they're good people. They just, every other word they say has God in it. They're really religious people is what they are. They really believe in their fundamental beliefs. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't you tell me how women are mistreated or denied any rights. Randy has gotten angrier recently. No, I'm never angry. I'll never get angry. Very seldom. I'm not an angry type individual. The older you get, the more you just don't give a S and you let things pass. That's mainly what you do. You just let things pass. You don't worry about it. Well, I got a big notification. I was waiting on a bid extension. Sailboat next month, God willing. Why? They got the money and the wife seem successful people. The Amish, they build their own houses with the community. They have no payments, no bills. They always own hundreds of acres of land. They seem to be living a good, peaceful life. I ain't got nothing against nobody. If that's the way you want to live, God bless you. But I don't know why we pick on different societies and say they mistreat women when they're right in front of your face. The Amish is living the most roughest life a lady could ever live. How'd you like to do, ladies? Wake up tomorrow morning, they turn off your electric, and they take all your appliances, put them in the dumpster. They take out your heater and your air conditioner, and they put in a fireplace. They cut off the water, and they put in a pump. They take all your clothes and makeup away, and they give you these big-ass dresses to wear and these bonnets to wear. Bunch of Amish in Missouri. Thank you, Miss Josie. How would you like to wake up tomorrow? Just imagine waking up Amish. That'd be a good show. Take some disgruntled teenager, girl, stick her in the Amish community, let her wake up. You don't have Amish in New Zealand? Are you sure? You look it up. I believe there are some in New Zealand. You look it up. Let me look it up. I think there's Amish everywhere. I am Amish. Yeah, you do have Amish in New Zealand. They're called the Gloria Vale Christian Community. You do have Amish. It says they're on the what? If they're going to make me a chief, I'm down. I hear you. There is Amish over there. Amish is everywhere. If they take away your job forever when you give birth to your first child, do they? That's a cult. It says here they're Amish. There's over 600 of them there. 600 Amish people in New Zealand. If only the rest of the world had their work ethic. Amish strip clubs are terrible. Amish girl, 90% won't cheat on you. There you go. And now a word from Brother Jedediah. Hi, I'm Brother Jedediah. Welcome to YouTube. I'm here by way of Randy Horton. Randy Horton is our friend in the social media. If you're interested in becoming Amish, contact Brother Jedediah. Oh, Jedediah, the Amish are the original Matawa. They shave, but they don't shave their lips, same like Matawa. Look at their style. They don't have hair on their lip. They just wear the down beard only. They are the original Matawas. Oh, Amish was Matawa before Matawa was Matawa. You know, Amish is the original Matawa. It's probably sinful to be Amish and not have a beard. Oh, they're the white Matawas. That's the white Matawas, exactly. The Amish is your white Matawas. It's called modesty shave. No mustache, only beard. Is that it? Modesty shave? I don't know. They look happy people. You know, I bet life without stress is happy. They all look like ZZ Top. Married man have to keep the beard, I guess. I guess, I don't know. I guess if you're married, you must keep the beard. I don't know the rules of being Amish. I know when you need a house and you're Amish, they all come together and build a house for you. Have you seen that? When one of the younger men gets married, they don't have they don't have that. But in the Amish community, when they need a house, have you seen that they all build it together? They get like 100 people, and in like a week or two, they build a house for somebody. That guy has a house with no bills. That'd be really cool though, the communities, the way they work their community is very nice. Imagine if we all got together when a couple got married and we all came together for about a week and we built them a house. They wouldn't have to work for 30 years. I have seen them carrying and moving a bar at 100 yards. Yeah, I've seen a video of that. Oh shoot. It says, and they all joyful in there. The Amish have started raising camels. They were going into the camel business. I'll be damned. In Lancaster, Pennsylvania, one Amish businessman has got into the camel business. Check it out. There's an Amish farm dude. He started up a camel business. Oh, that's interesting. The Amish are getting into the camel business. Oh, I want to learn about this. The Amish getting into the camel business. I wonder why. Oh, we're going to research this. Amish in the camel business. Who would have thought? Now that's a Madonna. Who knew? I wouldn't know. Damn Amish is in the camel business. Amish own land in Mars. They may. You know that Ryan, Kick Your Bass, he comes from an Amish family. You know, back a few years ago, I was able to get a secret photo that Ryan didn't know about his grandfather Jedediah Kick Your Bass is actually part Amish. I have proof. Okay, I didn't want to show you this, but I got a picture of your great-grandfather's outfit over there in that Amish land. Old Amish's grandfather was a bass fisherman. There you go. That's Ryan, former Amish bass pro. Who would have known? Old Ryan's grandfather's Amish, bass pro. I love my grandpa, Jed. You don't know Jed to buy him. Shocking, isn't it? Actually, we have a rare photo of his great-grandmother. This is the great-grandmother of Brian, Kick Your Bass. Here we go. This is the great-grandmother of, there you go. She was a tough one. Oh, Ryan's great-grandma was a woman, boy. She was a heavy hitter back in the day. She's a real looker. Ooh, sign me up. Bless her heart. Apple pie every Sunday for Ryan. I think I better get back to work. I'm not stressed out. My 90-year-old grandma will whoop your ass for saying that. We shouldn't tease the Amish. They can't tease us back. Kick Your Bass comes from a good stock. Well, did you see when Ryan left the Amish community to go out into the sinful Western world, the Amish couldn't really take it out of his blood. Here's Ryan's first car as a young Amish gentleman. This is a Ryan back in the day out there in his tub. That's all. There he is. There's Kick Your Bass out there cruising. He decided he couldn't live conservative anymore. He got him one of these rides here. That's Amish in his Hellcat. Mr. Ryan. Ryan comes from a traditional Amish family, but he's spread out a little bit. He decided Rum Springer forever. He did. He stuck with that Rum Springer that time when they're allowed to go out and go crazy. Whistling Diesel, great video. Is it? We'll have to check it out. say here, talk behind people's back, you're going to take their sins from them. Rump Spring, I would love this word. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I don't like to spread rumors, but I have photo evidence that the Amish are down there working at the Deja Vu strip club in Houston. I have a photo. A friend of mine was down at Deja Vu the other day, and he was able to snap a photo of one of them Amish strippers. Now, don't let your children see this. It's an Amish stripper. Very rare photo. There you go. Boy, you don't see them that often. That's a very rare photo of an Amish stripper. Don't want to spread that around. That's rare as hell right there. What's up, Don Love? We over here checking out some Amish strippers. Very rare. She's hot. My old job. I used to be an Amish stripper. She's hot. That's hilarious. Who would have thunk? Oh, God. I wonder what the Amish think of the world we live in today. Do they ignore it, or what do they do? I'd like to talk with some Amish people. I want to know their thoughts about the world and what's going on today. I'm just wondering how they think. When they see all this nonsense, did the Amish get vaccinated? What did they think about COVID? We need some Amish interviews. Do they even take interviews? Are you allowed to interview an Amish person? Will they talk to you on the camera, or it's not allowed? Well, really, Ryan? I wonder if you're allowed to. Me too. Seem like real interesting people. Well, I know they're branching out. The Hells Angels hooked up with a group of Amish girls the other day. I happen to have a rare photo of one of the girls at the Amish community who rides with the Hells Angels, secretly. You may see her going down the highway in Pennsylvania. Let me show you. Amish lady rides with the Hells Angels on the weekend. I don't know that off a sitcom. Maybe she's trying to bring him to the Lord, teach him about God. Who knows? Peter Santlell did a great series on YouTube with the Amish. I'll have to check that out. I'd like to. Is it a real one? Not one of them fake ones. I would like to see a real Amish thing, not a fake one where they're pretending to be Amish. You know, that's nonsense. You can tell the difference between the fake and the good ones. Some people do fake movie things about Amish. It's not real. They pretend like they're Amish mob and nonsense stuff. It's not even funny. I'll watch it. What's its name? Peter Santello did it. Okay, I'll check it out. Peter's great. All right. Is it a real Amish thing? Well, Peter, let me check it out. Peter Santanello. Santanello. He did an excellent documentary. Oh, he did do something. Okay, I'll check that out. That's cool. Let's see his interview being with the Amish people. I do know one thing. When it comes to furniture and cabinets and woodwork, I bet their stuff nowadays sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Amish has a quality. The Amish really do a lot of quality. I'd really like to know about the Amish. Just interesting stuff. Probably the most conservative people left on the planet. I don't think there's anybody more conservative than the Amish. I think they're probably number one. You won't find anybody more conservative. All right, folks, we'll see you later. I just got emails. I got to reply to people. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful day. And if you're hanging out in the evening, I'm on Twitch playing around with games and other nonsense. You're welcome to come and see us on Twitch. So I'm on Twitch after work. See you folks later. I got to go. I got things to do. Bye. Have a good one. Ma salama, everybody. God bless. See you later. Yeah, GTA tonight. See you there. Peace out.